I got distracted on my mission, but I called them and asked them how much it costs for like a pack of cards, and I guess they only had, I don't even know what their names were. I think they were in Chinese though, or they were Asian cards of some sort. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I went inside and I got my food, and I figured the most reasonable way is if I 3-crown my first match on, then it's meant to be. I mean, just go. He still has those fucking elite barbs. There they are. Pull them over. I missed. Okay, well, just gonna go home and eat, bro.
Look, y'all really think he look like Steve Harvey? Huh?
I got my food. Tomato basil DLT is the only way to go here. I mean, I personally think that's a Panera Hall of Fame item on the menu. You know they always slide you that pickle as well on the inside.
Pause.
What?
I kid you not, there's not a pickle in here. Something that's very strange is that I just finished eating my Panera and I don't feel great. I feel like I'm gonna vomit. And it's weird because every time I go to that Panera, that one specifically, there's three in my area. But that one, which just happens to be the closest one, always seems to have something off. And I'm gonna pinpoint this feeling to the bread or the tomatoes. The mayonnaise, lettuce, and bacon were good. The bread had a weird almost staleness, but the tomatoes were the bad one. The tomatoes had a watery substance on the outside, like an external moisture outside of the fact that the tomatoes have juices inside them. It was almost like something they were sat in like a bucket of water, but the water just didn't repel off them when they were taken out. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Something else I wanted to mention as I was just hopping on Clash Royale is they've marketed it so well to the point where they've made the card gap. Like if someone has if you have level 10 card and you're playing in any upper arena, or level 14, 15 cards, even if you're a more skilled player, it's impossible to win. So I wasn't able to go to the gym tonight. Well, actually I forgot to go. A little bit of Juice WRLD on. Hit some bar dips. You know, you have that like guilt to work out, but you give it so long. Like I didn't go and now it's like 9:30 at night. So I'm having like clarity that I need to work out, but now my mental state isn't wanting, like I don't mentally want to work out any longer, so kind of shitty. It's so weird how, kind of strange how ahead of Juice WRLD's time was the stuff he was saying. I mean, he was clearly going through like some sort of spiritual battle. Like I said, you listen to his lyrics, like you really listen to him, you know, you don't just catch like the vibe of the beat and his flow, which is amazing. But if you really listen to what he's saying, it's crazy what he must have been going through or what was going on for him to be thinking. Like something else I think that I didn't listen to before was the actual like mental struggle or whatnot he was going through when he was writing these songs, when he was writing them about. Where before I would just listen to, yeah, man, like I like his flow, his vibe's good. But now when I listen to him, I hear a little bit more of like his actual struggle going on. Another thing, the mosquitoes keep getting worse and worse. And the strangest part about this is I feel like it's already like the end of summer kind of. So there's no way they should be out in these numbers, and I'm just getting pricked at. I mean, you know when you feel them, I have leg hair, so I feel them land on me, man, and they just, like, and then, you know, after a while, like, so many land on you, or like a raccoon or something over there, like a possum or a rat, but you feel so many of them land on you that it's like little breezes start tickling my hairs. And next thing you know, my body's setting false alarms. You know, I'm smacking myself just because I feel them all over me, but they're not really on me. It's gotten insane, is what it is. We're about to start up Old Faithful, Hasn't ridden in a while. Oil change in a while either. I hope it runs. It has about half a tank of gas, so we're gonna see if it even starts. I think my old battery's right here. It went out because I have this light bar on it, but I had to take the light bar off kind of a little bit because I think it drains my battery, and I think it killed that one. I didn't leave the light on or anything. Or I mean, the suspension still has to be fixed. It's a little bit leaky. Yeah, another thing I have to complain about before we go is these pants were like, this is my second ride with them. They're Fast House. And I was, you know, like this. And they melted a hole, and now it's all over my exhaust. So every time I turn on my bike, it like heats up and lets this like fume, like this like plastic fume. And you know it's like they're made in China from the smell of it. So yeah, it just lets out this fume, and I can't stand it. It said second ride, they just burn holes in them, and it's really disappointing. Golly. You can see it right here. It's like bubbling, like quite literally. I'm gonna actually remove this residue. See that? Zoom in on that. It's like smoking and bubbling. It's the most shit ever. And like I said, it ruined the exhaust pretty much. I tried scraping it off right here, and it just melted through. And like I said, now it releases these like horrible emissions. Like, if this bike was registered and I was riding in a legalized area, they'd probably get me for that before they got me for my spark arrestor. It's like a pit bike, kind of like dirt track thing, so I'm gonna be fine, I think. We're gonna see. Donkeys went up there, and it's just like flooded with their like feces. Take a look at this. Like 2 seconds ago this happened. You see it burned off. I literally parked, turned over to look at the hill like that for a second. Already melted off. It's fresh as well.